Good morning, YouTube.
Good morning.
I'm here with ZZ Mark.
Hey, good morning,
and
ZZ.
the Eddie Horvath.
Good morning, everybody.
And we got a few things to go over here real quickly, and then we'll get to another topic. Super thank you, Dale Huff.
Thanks, Dale, as
and
always.
Bob Davis. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Bob.
We have a happy 26th birthday to Brianne Pruitt. And
Happy birthday, Brianne.
Happy birthday.
then also Delaney Grace Pruitt. January 18th is her, I think it's her 6th birthday. I'm not positive. And
Delaney Grace. Awesome.
And also to Martin Sorensen, Sorensen, I think that's how you pronounce it. Martin just had a hip replacement, and he's been watching a lot of our videos to get better. So get better, Martin. And also, yeah, Hank the bee guy had made me this since he's seen the.
Look how beautiful that is.
So here, I'll show you.
It's a piece of hickory on
And if
top.
anybody has complaints, this might replace Carl.
Yeah, I think that'll take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and thanks a lot for coming along and watching my shop videos. It's going to be very limited on sawing videos. We're getting into the dead of winter, and that's just the way it is. Okay, Pete, Nuts 319. Last time I talked to Lauren, he is definitely making progress. I hadn't talked to her since I think it was probably Tuesday morning. And so a lot of people had commented that they are on fixed incomes and they can't help Pete financially, but there is a way you can help Pete. Please go over to his channel. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a pinned comment. Go over and check Pete out. Leave him a comment and wish him well. And go back and watch all of his videos. That's our challenge.
Yeah.
Watch all of Pete's videos.
That don't cost you anything. But
And
a little bit of time.
subscribe. Please subscribe to Pete's channel. And by doing this, you will financially help this man.
Nuts 319.
Yeah, Nuts 319 on YouTube, and I will put the links there. And
I've watched everyone twice, and I'll probably watch them again.
And again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go back a few years. It's pretty good.
yeah, Pete's like a brother to us. We love the man. We love Lauren, and just great people to be around. And Eddie,
That's another way you can help them without really any expense out of your pocket.
all you have to do is watch some videos and click the subscribe and help him out, please. And Eddie, you had something to say?
Yeah, I wanted to say, when we go through life, we all take a fall.
Yeah.
Some a little bit worse than others, but I don't want to forget one of the most important things, if not the most important thing in his life, is a good woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's caring, she's loving, and she'll do the right thing. And we all have to thank you, Lauren.
Lauren,
Yes.
thank you so much. You have done way above and beyond.
Yeah, from the heart.
Yes, absolutely. So, okay, what do we got going for today?
You know, red oak.
Something
Great
about...
sawing red oak.
I saw you were looking for a particular length of logs that we had some trouble
No,
finding.
we didn't. We're not on that yet.
Okay.
That's
we can't-
another video.
We could not find the oak.
This is going to be nice. This is going to be just some nice red oak, and we're going to grade it right off the end of the mill here. It's going to be good. So
Well, now the wind's picking back up.
let's get to work.
Let's get going. All right. All right, let's get this show started. And got to get you some lights turned on here. Eddie's going to get things running here. And we're going to try to do you some multi-cam on this video. So in other words, I'm going to run the video back and forth between the edging and sawing and all that good stuff. It is a little bit cold out here, but it is, what do we do? The 13th of January. Someone says, you need to put that in all your videos, what day it was filmed. You got it there, buddy. So anyhow, enough of that. We're going to saw some grade red oak. And we got a banana. So I'm going to try to bring the crook out here. It's going to take a minute to get everything warmed up here a little bit. So let's run the crook outwards. That's pretty much good. All right, let's get it dogged down. Let's use the master dog just for safety. Let's bring it forward. Make sure it don't roll down. Let's start there. Let's take some short pieces off the butt. And let's make you a video. Again, it's getting into the dead of winter. We're going to do what we can as far as videos, but bottom line, it gets too cold, it gets too cold. Actually, it was warm overnight. We got cold over the last few hours. So we're going backwards in temperature today. Normally it's the other way around. You start out in the teens and you warm up into the mid-30s. I would rather start out a little bit warmer and get colder during the day. It's easier on the equipment. All right, let's get this face completely open. Let's see where we're at as far as the pith goes. We'll get one more and then we're going to go back to the knees. And that is some beautiful red oak. Perfect. All right. Let's see where we can turn this at. I'm thinking about disconnecting that third arm unless I'm sawing the full length of the carriage. It just gets in the way. I think we're sitting back where we need to be. I'm just going to take a full set, another full set. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to get rid of that. That's only a little bit over 2 inch thick. That'll edge us out a nice board. That looks good. And I can see that thing's hanging down on the back. I don't know how far it will let me go before we're going to grab. I'm going to show you something on the camera here. Look at the back of that log in my relation to the deck. And it's just about grabbing my noses on the log deck, but it'll be okay. This is where we're going to turn it down anyway. All right, let's lay this down and start working north and south. Still a beautiful log, but some of this red oak turns out to be sometimes a little fuzzy, and this is the case here. Okay, I'm going to bump that front taper out a little bit. We got. Let's go with that. There's the laser, and some people can see that laser perfect, and some people they cannot see it. And also, we're talking about helping Pete. You know, please go over and check out his channel. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it puts money in his pocket. So by doing that, you are helping him out. Also help our brother Eddie out. Time with the Eddie Horvath. Everybody's been treating him very well. That is some pretty lumber there. And let's see where we're at in the pith. We're getting close to the pith. Let's turn it right now. That's why I put the blue dot. I try to remember for you, everybody, but it's hard to remember everything. We got a little boom. Okay, let's get rid of the taper. That's so easy to forget. And everybody said, you need indicator lights or some annoying buzzer, and I don't need none of that. Just need to pay attention. That's all you need, pay attention. I saw this all day long. This has turned out really beautiful. I don't think I've seen a board so far that hasn't been FAS. Eddie's trying to mark grade on it, I think, with a piece of chalk, and explain that on his side of the channel. All right, we still got, okay, we're going to get one more set out here. It takes us down to a 6-inch board, which is still FAS. That way we can work north and south down. There we go. And still be pulling FAS a couple more times. If we'd have continued sawing into the pith, we would have lost that grade. I see a flicker. Let's see where we're at here. That looks good. And let's saw this down. We're almost in the pith there, so we're going to have to turn that after this cut, I believe. Yeah, let's turn it. We're going to work it down. Normally I'd saw these in the 4x4s. We'll see where we end up as far as grade here in a minute. All right, let's work it down to the until either the grade goes away. I just don't see that happening. I should have gave that a little cleaning cut. I see what just happened there. A little fat on one end, skinny in the middle. That log was bowing on me. All right, we're almost in the pith. We're losing grade, so we're like 3 and almost 4 inches. Let's just make the 4x4 out of it and be done with it. We can use it around the mill. There's the flicker of the laser. We'll get one 4-inch board off of there. And see how it's moving? That's from the cant moving on us, stressing the log. That's why it's better to make that little cut if you can. I'm going to take it down to 4. It could be a little man glitter here for you. Everybody likes a little man glitter. Might be a ship, we'll see. There's our 4x4. Look at the center, how thin it is. All right, let's go back and get another victim. All right, let's open the knees up. Oh, that ought to be good. Bring the log up. All right. I don't see no obvious crooking going on here, so let's I'm going to bump that taper out on the back side a little bit. Oh, not that side. Let's start there. We're going to put the master dog down. Bring our dogs up, out. Back down. Always get a good hold of it. See it roll down? Still trying to roll down. I think it's sitting pretty straight there now. Alright, let's see what happens when I hit a full set. Seems like it come out pretty straight. Turn the camera a little bit more for you. That's a pretty piece of oak all day long there. Yeah, that's beautiful, Ed. Do you see a look on Eddie's face? That is a look of beauty. All right. Two of the nicest red oak logs I think we had sawed in a while. And I'm sure someone's going to make a comment, you should have quarter sawed it. No, we shouldn't have. If you want to see, oh, sorry about that, everybody. I'm sort of trying to talk and concentrate here. If you want to see some good quarter sawing, the best quarter sawing video I would say I'd ever seen on YouTube, period. And it's a circle mill, out of all things. Go over to Andrew's Lumber. They quarter sawed this oak one time. It was beautiful. Their technique was spot on. Better than any band mill ever could quarter saw. Andrew's Lumber, go over and check it out. Okay, I'm going to see where we're at. Yeah, let's start there. We'll recover some short boards we call ironing boards. This oak is kind of it's kind of fuzzy looking. Little Donnies in the back of my truck. I hope we won't need them. We might get away without little Donnie. Let them get caught up down the other end. Let's put this down. We'll still get 12.5-inch wide boards out of this. We might get a boom here, everybody. Yeah, we got a boom. What do you think, Mark Bell? All right, I'm going to throw taper out on number 3 again. I'm going to try to sort of split it. And I'm just looking at the noses on my headblock bases. Alright, let's start there. We don't want to get too greedy with it. I'm going to take a little shimmy off. Again, you can always take some off, you can't put it back. Don't know why. Perfect. Got to get an 8-inch wide board out of that. We're almost past the sapwood there. The other side that's going to be beautiful red. You got to sort of learn how to read a log. See some cracking going on there. Eddie and I were talking about that earlier. This is quite easiest pile of lumber Eddie ever graded in his life. Oh, look at that split. All right, let's go back to the other side. That board has stress in it, and she just cracked. This might have been shook. And we mean by shake, when they took it down, they shook the tree. It might have hit the ground hard, who knows? All right, now you see what happens when you taper one side. But it'll be all right. Let's start there. Got to start somewhere. Looking good. All right, let's give him a minute to and Eddie's going to explain that on his video of what he's doing as far as marking them boards. I guess he said he's seen a video from them redheads, Lumber Capital, whatever, and I guess they were explaining grading, and Eddie says, I've never bought lumber off of them. They were saying that if you got a 4-inch wide by 5-foot long piece, it's FAS. Well, not true. Minimum FAS is 6 inches by 8 foot, minimum. There's the crack coming back. So, let's work. We're almost in the pith there if you're looking at that blue dot. And sometimes you got to sit and look at it. We're not a production mill. We're not busting down 1,000 feet a minute. Take your time and look at things. All right, let's see what we end up with here. I'm looking for the little flicker. There it is. We're almost in the pith there because of the taper. I'm going to try to get one more board out. That had a really offset, the pith was really offset in this log. It's going diagonal. So we're sawing in and out of pith here. Let's turn it back. Let's give it a clean cut just to see where we're at, if anything's moving on it. Oh, I'm looking like it. Yeah, when you get them cracks in it sometimes, things are moving. So you're getting to see a little bit of everything on this video. And we're trying to keep them coming your way. It's just bad time of year. I'm trying to get back in the cabinet shop. My eyes get to the point where it's terrible driving. I struggle with, especially nighttime. I can't go anywhere after dark anymore. But Alex had helped me out with better lighting in my shop. with them LEDs. All right, let's go back to north and south. We still got a chance at some FAS on that. And there's the pith, but the pith is down low on that. We might be all right. There it is. There's Mr. Laser. There we got that bad crack. We're losing on this now, but some of these could be trimmed down. I might just take it down to a couple 4x3s. Yeah, that's an outboard there. That's what I built my lumber rack out of right there, everybody. All right, let's get down to 4 inches. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 2 pieces of dunnage. So there's 4 inches. So we'll lay it down. Just looking for the laser to flicker a little bit. Okay, there's the laser. So we are at roughly 6.5. So let's go down to like 3 1/4. Let's go there. It doesn't matter. As long as we got 4 inches on one face, we're good. And that'll finish up the log. See if it tries to pinch on the back side of that. Nope. It's going the other way. All right. We will catch you at the end. All right, there it is. Our 2 logs, and this was a couple outboards. What we like to do when we stack lumber is we put the low grade lumber on top. That way, when you put your cover on it, and it gets hot in the summertime, you're not degrading very nice boards. And also, this little power unit from Pecron is unbelievable. That's 3 weeks in a row that we had sawed with this, and we're still at 90% charge on it, and that's to run our set works, and it's just amazing how good that thing has worked out for us. And again, we were talking about Pete on the beginning of the video.
That's right.
And please go over and help this man out. Watch his videos, subscribe, and please leave him a nice little comment. Pete, I just talked to Lauren from the time we had sawed until now. Pete went through about a 6-hour surgery yesterday for his leg. He's got another surgery coming up, I believe something with his neck. Pete's got another good 6 weeks to go before he can get into actual occupational therapy, and hopefully get him closer to home. And but yeah, please just go over to his channel and give him your love and support, and you'll be helping him out immensely.
Just be on his channel. Yep.
Just go over to
watch too.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
watch them all twice. I'll tell you what, I don't ever get tired of them.
Nope.
A
So
lot to learn from him.
yep. Absolutely. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for coming along. And I'm not sure when the next sawing video will be. It's going to be brutal cold this week. We're going down in single digits, and it's not worth firing up equipment. It's not worth getting anybody hurt, and it's not worth breaking things. Just all of the above. So we'll get one as soon as we can to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks again. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Here on the Edmiston at the bus motor sawmill.